A client of mine who is a complete beginner to the world of fitness lost over 11 kgs in the span of 5 months. And if you are someone who is just starting off, in this video, I'm going to go over 3 very important tips from her transformation that will help you kickstart your fat loss journey. Let's do this. Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another client transformation video. This is a journey I am really proud of, and one I know wasn't easy for her, which makes it even more special. 5 months ago, she was a complete beginner to the world of fitness. She had never dieted before, never worked out before, and just like anything in life, if you've never done something before, or if you're new to something, fear creeps in, you get very anxious, and what is the easiest thing to do? You just avoid it. So for the longest period of time, she's been avoiding it. But once she was like, enough is enough, and she finally decided to start with the push and support of her husband, who also went through this similar transformation. She absolutely crushed it, and the rest is history. The reason why I am telling you this is because if you are someone who's looking to start a fitness journey and you are not starting because of fear, or you are worried what someone will think in the gym, understand that you are hurting yourself and nobody else. I promise you, nobody's watching you, nobody's judging you, and nobody cares. In fact, that super chiseled guy or super toned lady that you see in the gym was probably where you are at right now when they started off. Don't compare your day 1 to someone's day 100. It sets very unrealistic expectations, and it's not required. It just complicates things. So let's go over her journey, what she did to lose over 10 kgs in the span of 5 months, and along the way cover 3 very important tips. And hopefully this inspires you to get up and get started with your own fat loss journey. But before we move ahead, if you are new to this channel, firstly, welcome. My name is FitLifeWithVatsa. All I ask from you is to show some love, show some support by liking this video, subscribe to the channel for many more such videos, and if you have any comments, if you have any questions, leave it in the comment section below and I will be happy to answer. With that being said, let's get started. Alright, so a little bit about her. She's in her late 20s, lives in India, about 170 centimeters tall, a non-vegetarian, and was weighing in at around 81 kgs on day 1. Let's first go over her diet. Because she was so new to all of this, it was very important for us to start slow and not make too many changes to her current eating habits, while still making sure the amount of calories she was eating on a day-to-day basis was in control. She had a habit of eating soaked almonds and drinking a green juice first thing every morning, which contained cucumber, spinach, celery, and small portions of pineapple. Now, we continued to do that every day, and we also made small changes to our diet by increasing the protein intake wherever we could. And also, we swapped out high calorie meals with low calorie versions of it. So the goal when you are starting out, guys, is not to eat 100% clean, because that becomes very, very difficult if you are someone who is not used to it. It's about making small changes, small tweaks, so that you're not overwhelmed, and once you get the hang of that, then you can further decide to fine-tune it even more. And that's exactly what I did with her as well, guys. We took it one step at a time, one day at a time, making sure she was enjoying all her meals and she didn't feel like she was on a diet. I started her off at around 1900 calories with 125 grams of protein, and she was mainly getting her protein from eggs, chicken, whey protein, milk, and dal. About 6 weeks in, I reduced her calories further to about 1750, and then the next drop was at around at the 3-month mark to about 1500 calories. And finally, we went down to about 1400 calories in the last 4 weeks of her journey. So my first biggest tip I can give you if you are someone who is starting off is eat more high protein foods throughout the day. Don't even worry about calories. Don't even think about it. Just focus on eating foods that are higher in protein. Automatically, the overall calories that you are consuming will drop just because of how satiating protein is. All right. Next, let's move on to her training. So we followed a similar approach to her training as well, took it very slow and progressed week after week. The first 2 weeks, we just stuck to stretching and body weight movements. And this is very important, guys. If you are a complete beginner in the gym, you don't want to get in and start immediately lifting weights. I see so many guys especially just walk into the gym and start doing bicep curls. So many women just walk in, spend hours on the treadmill and leave. Ladies, you need to be lifting weights, but before you start lifting weights, focus on stretching, focus on improving your flexibility, and focus on doing body weight movements first before you start adding weights. So I created a 4-day workout program for her, which mainly focused on body weight exercises: push-ups, lying lat pulls, variations of body weight lunges, squats, glute bridges, so on and so forth. And then slowly, about 2 weeks later, we started adding more exercises, which was using machines and free weights. And as always, we focused on lifting light first and slowly work our way up as and when she got stronger and she got more confident. Understand that there is no perfect workout plan. A lot of people waste a lot of time trying to find the best workout program. Such a thing does not exist. It does not matter what you choose, guys. Pick something that works for you. It can be with weight, it can be without weight. It honestly does not matter. You just pick something, can be anything, and just stick to it. Consistency is what matters, not the workout program that you choose. So tip number 2 is pick any beginner workout program. Doesn't matter which one. Pick one that you're comfortable with and just consistently stick to it. And I promise you, over time, you will see results. And lastly, let's talk about her cardio regimen. The first few weeks, we did not focus on cardio too much. Again, I didn't want to bombard her with a lot of things. It is very important as a coach to empathize and understand your client. If you are new to something and I keep throwing things at you, it's going to be overwhelming and that can cause you to quit. So I feel it's much better following a step-by-step approach where you just focus on one thing and only add things onto your plate, or add more things onto your plate when what you are currently doing gets comfortable. And if you ask me, that is the best way and the most sustainable way to go about it. So about 3 weeks in, I introduced cardio into her program. We focused on getting 8,000 steps every day. Walking and getting your steps in consistently is one of the best tools to lose weight, guys. I say it all the time. She had a treadmill in her house, which made things easy for her. But even if you don't, walking is free, guys. It can be done anywhere. It is one of the most sustainable exercises to do. The more you walk, guys, the more active you are throughout the day, the more calories you burn. And if you do that consistently every single day, it's gonna be very hard for you to gain weight. So yeah, guys, we started at 8,000 steps every single day and we slowly increased it to about 13,000 steps each and every day. And finally, here's tip number 3 and one of my biggest tips. Pair an action you want to do with an action you need to do. For example, if you need to hit 10,000 steps every day, do it by going out for a walk with your significant other, or walk around the house while you are on a call or while you are taking a meeting. And if you are someone who spends 1 hour on Netflix every day, that's fine. Take your phone with you, go to the gym, walk on the treadmill while you watch your show. That way, it doesn't feel like a chore, it doesn't feel too difficult, and at the same time, you are killing 2 birds with 1 stone. So, a quick recap of the 3 tips if you are an absolute beginner. Number 1, don't worry about calories initially. Just focus on eating more high protein foods in each and every meal. Number 2, don't worry about the best workout program. Pick anything, absolutely anything that works for you and just stick with it. And number 3, pair cardio with an action you need to do or you love to do. That way you'll be more active throughout the day. And just like that, guys, she stuck to her game plan. She made sure she was consistent every goddamn week. And within 20 weeks, she went from looking like this to this. And with that, guys, we come to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned a thing or two. I hope it inspired you to get your ass up and make a change to your life. And if it did, please like the video, please subscribe to the channel, reach out to me on Instagram if you want to work with me. And until next time, you take care, you stay safe, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.